What's going on, guys? Shuttle Blaze here, and today we're back with another live stream, I suppose. It's a little later than normal, about midnight. Not as late as the other night where it was like 2 in the morning, but, because I don't want to stream at 2 in the morning. I'm tired. I mean, come on. But, like the video, well, just like the title of the stream, I suppose. I'm just tired. And, I don't mean just physically, I mean, in every sense of the word, I am exhausted. I am tired. It feels like I'm defeated, but yet I've not gone into battle. Like I've not fought anybody to feel defeated by, but I still feel like I've lost. Throughout my life, I don't know who's going to watch this. I don't know who's going to comment in my chat, my chat today. I don't know who's going to show up. I could give a guess as to at least maybe Fireman Sam pulling up, but other than that, I don't know. But you ever live your whole life trying to do the right thing, but every time you do the right thing, you get wrong reaction or you get something taken from you? That's just what it feels like. I mean, sure, when you're a kid, you're just looking out for whatever you're trying to do. You have your interest. When I was a kid, I loved video games and Star Wars. I still love video games and Star Wars. Yo, what's good, Phantom Thief Joker? See, he's up too because just like me, he's depressed in secret. I might be smiling, but that's behind a face of pure pain. Ha ha ha. Anyway, but no, so, I don't know, but it feels like every time you do the right thing, it's the wrong thing. And every time you do the wrong thing, it's double wrong, I guess. So it's like, what do you do? Do you keep pushing? See? Amen, brother. That yeah says it all. You might see, everybody else who ever watches this and reads back chat, when he says yeah right there, I need you to understand something. As a perspective of another guy, because I know girls aren't going to understand this. That yeah right there, that yeah holds more pain, self-inflicted doubt, what do you call that? Like self-insulting, what do you want to call it? Self-degrading, whatever you want to call it. Putting yourself down. There is more like emotional pain and mental pain held back in that yeah than you will ever understand. If a man comes up to you and you ask him, "Is everything all right? Are you okay?" and he says, "Yep, all good." The amount of just pure emotional and mental buildup that's in that all good is absolutely inhuman. It is inhuman. There were days in high school, I know it seemed like I was having the best time of my life, and in all honesty, I look back and I was. But there were still days, we all have our days, where I would go home and be like, why did I get to this point? What could I have done better? What could I have done worse? There were just days like that. It happens. And there are some days where we don't do anything wrong at all, but the world hates us anyway. And I'm not talking about just, this is not like a men's activist stream. It's just in general for all people. Because all of us, every human being suffers from something. And I know you're like, oh, I'm rich. I serve the perfect life. What do you mean? What do I suffer from? You suffer from unrealistic life expectations that you think that your entire life is going to be great because you're pampered. In reality, you're probably, you know, more imprisoned than any of us. But, like right now, I have the freedom to go walk to the local bar nearby and do a live stream on my phone for like an hour, hopefully, maybe, I don't know, buy some time and talk with my people. I have the freedom to do that. And when you're rich, sure, you can do that too, but to what end? Just go back inside and play on your, gold-plated PS5s with your hundreds of friends that only like you because you have money. That's another thing. When you're rich, you don't know if you have friends or not, or if you have peddlers. That's why it's never been my dream to be rich. You know what my dream has always been in life? Men don't like feeling like they're bothering people. Amen. Bro, hit it on the head. That's crazy. I cannot believe he actually said it. Right there. Men do not like to project themselves on others. We don't want to put our burden on someone else, so we just take it. But then on top of it, here's where everybody gets it wrong. Not only do we have our own, we'll put everybody else's on our shoulder. We'll put our friends, our relationships, our family, online friends, hobbies, everything goes on our shoulders. And we take it. We're like, yep, it is what it is. I once heard a quote: the best therapy for a man is to look in the mirror and say, what can you do? Because that's it. I mean, what can you do? We just got to keep checking, soldiers, my brothers in arms. I mean, it's hard. It is. Because men are different from women. They are. And I know I don't want to get a bunch of backlash for just saying that because whether you like it or not, it is what it is. But women, when it comes to their emotional processing, is very much, I want to help. Tell me what's wrong. Tell me your feelings. But for men, if my friend Alex called me at 3 in the morning crying and he's mad, upset about just life sucks and all that, would I call him and help him? Yeah. 5 minutes of that call would be dedicated to him being, for me to tell him it's going to be okay. Life's going to be good. The next 55 minutes of that call is something completely different. It could be video games. The fact that we're going to go see the new FNAF movie next Friday. The fact that we're going to play Nick All Star Brawl when that comes out this November. It doesn't matter because for men, we don't need that same level of emotional. We would like it. I would love if I had somebody come up to me every day and was like, bro, you are worth it. You got to keep on living. Life is good for you. You just don't know it yet. You're young. You still got a time to go. But I don't have anybody to tell me that. I tell myself that. I keep going. I mean, okay, I lied. I have my girlfriend. But right now, that's a bit of a struggle because long story, she's going through some stuff right now. And I'm trying to help her, but it's her family. So I can't do much. Uh, but it's really hard. I don't ever look at a person who may be having the best time of their life. Never assume that person has no struggles, because that man right there, or woman, or in between, may be struggling more than any of you, any of us. You know, that's the sad reality of it. Just like myself, that's the name of the stream. I'm tired. I don't mean just I want to go to bed, because I can't sleep. I can't. I have nightmares. I have depression. I have PTSD from when I was a kid. I went through horrible, horrible things. Every time I close my eyes, I see it, I hear it, I feel it, I remember it. I have a photographic memory on top of that. So couple those two together, it's a recipe for disaster. It sucks. I don't like nighttime. I like being during the day. And when I do sleep, I pray for no dreams because if I don't dream, I sleep like all day. And then I wake up at like 3 or 4 in the afternoon because I don't sleep till like 6 or 7 in the morning when the sun's coming up. So I know that I'm still okay. Like I've made it through the night because I don't know. I mean, I be out here playing with my sleep like it's Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, I'm sitting there laying there like the sun's got to come up at some point. But, I'm just tired because I grew up being taught you need to do the right thing. You need to help people. You need to be the best version of yourself. And that's what I've always done. I have always I strove, I always strove. I don't know the word. But you know what I'm trying to say? I always tried my hardest to be the best I could be for other people despite limitations. I didn't like the idea of limitations. Why should there be limitations on wanting to help someone? I thought that was ridiculous. If someone's in trouble, if someone needs help and no one else is there, it shouldn't matter. You should help that person. Are there exceptions and limitations? Yes, obviously there are. Because some things we as humans can't handle. I mean, if my friend BJ tonight called me at 3 in the morning and said he didn't want to be around anymore, you know, I would have to probably stay up the rest of the night and talk him down. And I would do that because I'm his friend since first grade, since we were 7. I'm 20, he's 21. Me and him have been here for the long run, so I'm not letting my mans go down like that. And my friend Alex, the same way. He's a brother to me. They're all my brothers. I hate to be that, oh, he used that cringe line, but I'll use that line for Fast and Furious. Vin Diesel. I don't have friends. I have family because to me, my friends are my family. They're my crew. They're my boys. You know, they got my back. I got theirs. Just today, we had one of our friends, TJ, Tyler. We call him Ty. His friends call him Ty, and we're his friends. But you know what I'm saying? Like TJ, he had an interview today, looking all dripped out. I mean, he looked fire, dude. We were all like, let's get it. I mean, I was at work and I stopped what I was doing to tell him, you got this. Go get this bread. Let's go. You know, this Saturday, I have an interview at GameStop, which I think is fire because working with video games has been a passion of mine my entire life. I mean, I stream, I play video games. I used to be really good in high school, and now I'm kind of falling off. I'm resting, I'm retired, it is what it is. But no, but other than that, I mean, I know I've been ranting for like 10 minutes about all this, but what I'm trying to say is like, I myself on a personal level, just for me, guys, I have always done my best to help. I've had people message me at 2 in the morning. Jonah or Costa, depending on how they know me. I need your help. I'm having a really hard time at home. My parents are neglectful or abusive. I need someone's help. Got you. I'm always there. There are days I've helped like 4 different people in the span of 6 hours, and they're all end up better afterwards. Not because I'm good at helping, but because some people don't need the help. They need someone to be there for them, to listen. And that's the real key. That's how you help somebody. I don't help somebody by sitting in a voice call for 5 hours and telling them, sage advice like I'm Master Oogway. No, I help people by giving them a voice to listen, someone to relate to, someone that actually understands what they're going through on the level that they're going through it. Not like, I understand, my life is hard too. I can't even open a pickle jar, right? For anybody who just joined out of context, I can't open a pickle jar. I just don't like pickles. But I don't know why. I don't know. I don't even like cucumbers. I mean, it depends. But like, I like fried pickles. The bar here, they make great fried pickles. Some of the best. I don't eat the ranch though. I don't know. Anyway, ADHD moment. Sorry. But if you have someone that will sit there and listen to you and understand you on a level unreal, like you're like, wow, you really get it. Do you know how many times I've had, I'm not trying to brag, I'm not trying to brag, but do you know how many times I've had somebody come to me while I'm talking with them and just trying to help them, and it's normal for me. Like, what I'm saying to them is nothing big to me. And they come to me like, you were the first person who's ever understood that. You were the first person. If I had $1, man, it's crazy. Because all I've ever wanted to do is help people. All I've ever wanted to do is be that voice. Ever since, I had a friend growing up, or I'm not going to give too much detail because it hurts, and I'm already kind of depressed a little bit as it is. But I had a friend growing up. My only real technical, like full on 1000%, would not stab me in the back. I could trust with my life friend from the ages of 5 to 14 years old. It's about what, 9 years? Nine, right? Let's see. So 13, yeah, 14 years. 14 years. I had just turned 14, and a month later she died. But throughout my elementary school, I went through hell. And I'll say that. Emphasis, bro. Hell. I gotta go work on schoolwork. Hope life gets better. Hey, you too, brother. Go ahead. Get them A's. Get them W's. A and W. Sponsorship. I wish. I love fruit beer. But anyway. But no, so as I was saying, um, it sucks. What was I saying? I forgot. Oh. I forgot what I was saying. How could you do this to me? You still sweep it out from under me, my guy. That's crazy. Okay, what was I saying? Hold on. So I was talking about need to listen to $1 for every time I help somebody. Oh, okay, right, my friend, yeah. So growing up, I had my friend, and I would come home to her every single day, right? Every single day. I came home to her every single day after school, after going through the torment and the mental, the even sometimes physical and emotional just torment of what my elementary school life was, right? It sucked. It sucked so bad. But I always had something positive to come home to. A lot of people don't have that, and that's why I always try to be that. But growing up, when she died, I wanted to carry on her legacy, and I have since then. I made a promise to her, and I know there's somebody watching this stream who I told him, I told you, because I know you're either watching or you're having somebody watch for you. But I made a promise to a friend that I would help people no matter what, and I'm gonna keep that promise if it kills me, which one day it might. I don't know. I hope not. But I, I made a promise to her when she died. And one day I'll see her again and I'll tell her all the great things that I helped, all the people that I improved their lives like she used to do. All those great things. I'm gonna be that guy. But it's not about just me. It's about you guys. This entire world isn't built for me. It's not my playground. It's not my sandbox. It's everybody's, playground and sandbox. What if Phantom Thief Joker tomorrow goes into school? It's a Thursday. What if he goes into school tomorrow and there's some kid mad struggling on his homework? But he did the homework, right? That's where he just left. He went to go do homework. And in doing that homework, he might be able to help that kid. And that kid might not have to go home and get yelled at or hit by his parents for being a failure because he's trying his hardest, but sometimes it's hard for people, you know? And if you If you live in one of those households where anything less than an A gets you like a beating or no dinner or something like that, A, you gotta get out of that. That's crazy. And B, it's not always gonna be like that. They might tell you, oh, it's for your own good, but it's not. Okay, it isn't. And you might go to a therapist or a counselor, which, in my personal opinion, I don't like therapists because they've never worked for me. But like, that's my opinion. You guys, if you guys need therapy, please go to therapy. I am not telling you not to go to therapy. Please, if you guys need help, go get help. Like, there's only so much I could do just sitting here in a stream or on a video or something like that. I will always help to the best of my ability, but there are some things even I can't do. I am only human, my guy. I am a random dude on the internet who is just trying to be a good person, but I am no trained professional. I got no license, nothing like that. But I'll always give advice and I'll always try out my best. But as I was saying, but some people do go to therapy. Like I use the best example I have. In school, my friend BJ went to the therapist or the school psychologist or his counselor or something like that because he was having a rough home life. There was some issues between him and his dad and it would get physical a lot, right? And it's not my business to really be sharing this, so I'm not going to give too many details. But I did ask him permission beforehand to share, just in case, and he said it was fine as long as I didn't obviously give out too many details. And we went to the school counselor, and they gave us probably the worst advice I've ever heard. Now to give you some background, my friend BJ is African American. He's black, right? And the advice this lady gave us was literally, I kid you not, oh, that's just the culture. I was like, what did you say? We better throw hands in this. Oh my God. Like it was crazy. I couldn't believe they said that. So there are some people who shouldn't help, some people who don't know how to help and shouldn't help. And there are some people who know how and shouldn't, and some people who know how and should, and some people who don't know how and they do, and it's fine. You know, if you have a friend group, this is my task for anybody watching this, okay? I don't normally ask how to do a task or do a homework, but this is your homework to take away from my stream today, okay? If you have a friend group, it could be as big as 3 friends, 4 friends. It could just be you and a homie. The one real guy, the realest of the real. The one guy who always be by your side, or girl. It could be 2 girls, 2 guys, a boy, girl, boy, whatever. Or any in between. I know all the different stuff. But, whatever you identify as. Call the other person. Call one of them randomly one day. And they might be like, what the heck, bro? What do you want? What? What's up, bro? What are you bothering me? And it might sting at first if they kind of brush you off, but always check on your friends. I call my friends multiple times a day, especially my friend BJ because he's struggling the most. My friend Alex, he has a couple things that bother him here and there, and we typically talk it out and then end up getting on a different topic and life's good again. But even me, I don't have anybody that really calls and checks in on me. I got, some people who might message me here and there, but recently because of the struggles my girlfriend's been going through, I've kind of been writing life solo right now. So I don't really have anybody to check on me, and it's hard. It sucks. Cause like tomorrow's Thursday, and I gotta spend all day at the house by myself with the dog. So technically not by myself, but with my dog Gypsy, and it's been really hard because like this year alone, I haven't been able to see my girlfriend a lot. Her family's a real piece of crap, each and every one of them. And I lost my husky, I lost P Dog, and he was in a lot of my old videos and streams, and that's been really hard because at the time I was not really allowed to grieve. I did grieve, but it was like I was kind of like pushed past grieving really quickly. So like my girlfriend came over that night, and it was definitely hard. But it is what it is, and it happens. But oh well. But make sure to check on the people closest to you. It could even be your own parents. If you see your like mom or dad come in after work one day and they are just so bushed, they're swamped, they're just exhausted every day, go grab them a water bottle or a beer or a soda out of the fridge. Go hand it to them and say, Dad or Mom, it's been a long day for all of us. Why don't we go watch some TV, watch the sports game? What's up, Yusuf Temekistan? Temis? Temiscan? I'm sorry if I pronounced that. I'll just say Yusuf. Yusuf, I'm talking to whoever's wanting to listen, my friend. But welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I was talking to Phantom Thief Joker, but he had to go do some homework. So at this point, I kind of just talking out in the air for anybody who wants to listen. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you're doing well yourself, Yusuf, and hope everything's going good in your life. You know, it's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Uh, but just always make sure to just check in with people. Make sure everything's okay. Make sure that everybody's doing all right because you never know. They could be struggling one day, and that random call could fix whatever that struggle is, or at least help. You know, remind them that somebody's out there caring about them. Because in this world nowadays, we don't got a lot of people who seem to care. And if they do, it's only for themselves or their interest or their own group or whatever. And I know it's kind of like redundant to what I just said about groups, but when I mean groups, I mean like politics and you know created areas, whatever you want to call it. And unfortunately, that happens a lot. But for me, I'm an individual. I don't have a group. I mean, I do have my group. I have my boys, my friends. But other than that, most of the time they're doing their own thing too. So for me, every day I'm kind of alone unless I talk to my girlfriend or my two friends. I only really talk to three people, maybe not including my parents. Oh, and you guys here on stream, obviously. I talk to you guys. That's cool, but I don't know. Cause like right now, it's I've been streaming for about nearly 22 minutes. It's about midnight right now. I'm just by the bar by my house. And there you are, Fireman Sam. You are mad late, my guy. You missed like a whole 20 minutes of really good talking points. But I am glad you're here regardless. Welcome, welcome. You can go back and watch it at some point if you want, though I doubt it. But how are you doing today? I was busy. I'm not. Hey, you're fine. You're fine. I had somebody else fill your shoes for a few minutes before he had to go do homework, and then Yusef here commented something, so I spoke to him for a second. Hope he's doing good, and now it's your turn. Welcome, welcome. It's all good. It's all good. I'm not gonna stream for probably too much longer. Maybe another 10, 20 minutes. Cause I'm tired. My feet hurt. I literally have just been pacing back and forth. But I am tired and I would like to go lay down. Because if it is midnight, then I'd like to get a couple hours. I'm mad that Sadie won't reply. It's up to Sadie. There's nothing I can do about that. But nothing I can do. I just don't think that it's I don't think that anybody over there associates, but it's okay. It is what it is. But how are you today, Fireman Sam? How are you? Like, how are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, not just how are you? You alright? Bet, cool. But how are you? Are you feeling good? Is life good? Anything getting you down? I'm not trying to do like a therapist Tuesday, even though it is Thursday and that technically does count. But I'm just asking, how everybody's doing. I'm surprised we're missing somebody. They usually do come to my streams, and it's interesting. They don't come anymore. I know why, but I still think it's interesting. But I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad everything's going good. You got any like bowling or Special Olympics coming up? Ban them? Ban who? I haven't banned anybody. What are you talking about? What are you on about? What? What do you mean ban? I don't like banning people. I don't like banning people unless you directly come into my chat to literally start something. And I don't mean start something like, oh, haha, it's playful, fun beef that we can argue and make like how sometimes you will like poke fun or somebody go get beer. Absolutely not. I am not of legal age, my guy. Not for another year. So no, I will not be doing that. I have water at home and I have soda at home. I think. I may have to go check. I may have actually. See, root beer, that's fine. I love root beer. I just made an A&W reference earlier. It's one of the best, like, restaurant root beers you can get. Once you actually start going into the bottles and brands, then it's a whole new world. You got, Bundaberg from Australia, Frosties that I've got. I've been looking for that forever. Dublin from Texas. You got IBC's, the GOAT. St. Arnold's the best root beer you'll have in the market. Hope we can VC soon. I miss VCing with a lot of my old friends. I really do. I had fun in those voice calls and voice chats. I really did. I had a lot of fun. We had a lot of good times and a lot of good memories. And it sucks that we can't make any more, but at this point, I don't think anybody is. So, well, I don't know, obviously, but anyway, but no. So I'm, I miss it too. Don't think that I'm cut off and cold hearted and I don't care anymore. And no, I no, I miss it too. But man, I am tired, Mr. Fireman Sam. I'm tired, Mr. FMS. I don't know what to call it, Fireman Sam. I'm tired. And I'm tired in every way. I'm tired physically because I've been walking for like an hour and a half doing the stream. But I'm also tired just mentally right now. I don't really know where I'm at. Like I'm kind of anxious about everything and nothing at the same time. I'm tired emotionally because I really don't even know where I stand. I don't know if I should be sad or angry about, things. We need to VC and DM next time. Yeah, sure. I mean, okay. You just let me know when you're available. I'd work today. I'm not working tomorrow. I'm just stuck at the house all day. Friday, I might go hang out with my friend. I hope I get to see my girlfriend. I don't even know what that's like right now. I really don't. I don't know. I just, I wish things could go back to the way they were. I gotta go. All right. Talk to you later, my guy. Have a good one. It's just really hard, I guess. But I think that's, well, with him gone and everybody else kind of leaving, and it is kind of late. I mean, the only people up right now are like, what, Australia, Europe, UK? I don't even think they're up at this point. Maybe they are. I don't know. But, you know, they don't usually come to my streams. I usually get the American audience, and I usually have to wait till about like 3 or 4 Central Standard Time to get a decent crowd. Maybe 7 p.m. when everybody's off working off school and they're like right after dinner. They're not doing homework. They're just kind of doing whatever, and they come and chat for a few minutes with me. It's nice, but I'm tired and I don't know. I really don't know when the next video or stream is gonna be. I know I don't normally end it like this. I'm usually more cheery, more chipper. But I just have a lot going on right now. Hopefully some good will come up in my life soon. I really don't know. I really don't know. But I guess I will if no one else has anything to say, if no one else wants to make a last second comment, I'll wait until it hits 30 minutes, so another like 2 minutes. If anybody wants to say anything else, they may, and if not, then I'll just head home, I guess, and go to bed. I don't know. I'm tired. But I don't know when the next stream or video will be. I don't know if there will be a next stream or video. I don't know. Just just be good to each other, guys. Don't forget your place party for life. Once you're subscribed, we're all in this together. We're all trying to make it out alive. It's really hard some days, but we've made it through tougher. Oh, you bet we've made it through tougher. Don't you ever think we haven't. I went through hell as a kid and made it through. If I can do it, anybody can. Believe me. But we got 1 more minute for anybody to say any last second remarks or statements or comments or questions or anything, I suppose. But I guess not. All right, well, hopefully I'll see y'all soon. Bye.